Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of GCP and you. In this episode, I want to talk about Kubernetes Engine. So, Google Kubernetes Engine is a managed environment for deploying, managing, and scaling your containerized applications using Google infrastructure. So, today I'll show you how to create a cluster on the Cloud Console. Before that, if you enjoy the content, please do like it and subscribe to my channel for more updates. Don't forget to share this around. So let's move on to create a cluster. Here you can see the interface of Kubernetes Engine. Let's click on create cluster. Now this is where we need to fill the requirements of the cluster we need. So you have all these options on the left side. Cluster basics contain the basic information about your cluster. You can mention the name of the cluster. I'll give the name as my cluster here, and you can choose the location type, that is either zonal or regional. Whatever you choose can be selected appropriately from the drop down. You can also specify the node locations where the default nodes are meant to run. You can also specify the master version to be static or on the release channel. And now we have the default pool where we can mention the nodes. Here the name of the node pool is default pool and the size of the nodes is to be 3, which is the default size. You can enable auto scaling if necessary. While auto scaling, you need to mention the minimum and the maximum number of nodes. I'll just keep the number of nodes to be 3, and the automation part is enabled by default so that it reduces overhead. You can also mention the surge update for the instance and mention the number of nodes to be created in case if a surge occurs. So you can also visit security and mention the service account. You can also have access scopes like compute engine. You can also provide metadata for the pools. You have automation for the clusters, for also networking. If you need a private or a public cluster, you can mention that here. You can also mention the network and subnetwork where the cluster should run. You also have the security measures available, including Google Groups for RBAC, which is RBAC stands for Role Based Access Control. And you can also provide metadata to the cluster and use the additional features provided by the Kubernetes engine. So once you're done with all these, you can click create. It will take a while for the cluster to be created. Let's wait for a moment. And now you can see that the cluster is ready. We can observe that there are 3 nodes where one is the master and the other 2 are worker nodes. You have my cluster and you have 3 nodes with 6 vCPUs and a memory of 12 GB. Now that we have created the cluster, we need to connect the cluster. Let's click connect and we can click run in Cloud Shell. This command will be executed in the Cloud Shell. So you just click continue and now just hit enter. Click on authorize and we have connected to the cluster. So now if you need to resize the cluster, just click on edit. You will see the detail of the cluster you created on this page, and you can make the changes here. So this contains all those details about the cluster we created, and you can make necessary changes. And here I'm going to resize the nodes of 3 of E2 medium to 1. So clicking on default pool and mentioning the number of nodes in the edit option, I'll just give 1 and just click save. Once we are done, we can click save, and this, upon refreshing, the cluster will start to resize the pool. So the number of nodes will automatically change from 3 to 1. So now you can see that our cluster is ready. So you can see there are 4 GB memory and 2 vCPUs and 1 node. So this is how you resize your node pools through the console. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. See you soon. Bye.